Oh, hello.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Hey. I was just trying to fix the servers. Get it? It's sort of a throwback to like 4 months ago. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this edition of What the Hell. I'll mute this. There you go. Of what's happening on DBD right now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Welcome again to my two very special guests.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for joining. Thanks everybody here. Justine.
Hello.
And
Flat
Pat.
screen.
And then Bjorn and Francois in the background, wherever they are right now. They're in a better place, I think, just because it's warm in here. Other than that, thank you very much to all of our mods right now, helping make this somewhat of a success. So, I have issues that I want to talk about. I have issues.
Oh, no.
That's fine. We can talk. We're here to listen, actually.
Thank you. Thank you. So, first of all, we have a bunch of known issues that either got introduced with the last, the mid-chapter patch, or that were there a little while ago. I want to name them so people know that we are aware of them. Some of them are fixed internally already, some of them aren't. So there. Survivor who has proved eye self-equipped does not gain any repair speed bonus for each survivor working on the same generator. We know about that, and yeah. When a survivor disconnects, their icon does not update to disconnected status. Known issue right now. The blood web doesn't refresh properly when switching characters while on the level up prompt. That is a known issue right now. There is a prestige exploit that's being used right now. I just want to do a little public announcement here to let people know that it is something that if you do it, you are most likely going to get banned. So let's put it out there.
Now you tell me.
I mean,
Not worth it.
You can do it. I'm not your mom. You might get banned. So there. The other thing is, next week we will have a special patch. I'm saying special because it's not part of the usual 6-week process. There's going to be a patch next week because there's a few important issues that we want to fix as quickly as possible. Some I named, some others. So be aware that there's a patch coming next week to fix a bunch of issues. That good? Thank you. Now it says here, be fierce.
Okay. I mean, do you want to start?
And being
the
fierce.
fierceness. I'm not exactly sure how to do
Okay.
that. Okay. We also have investigating issues. Survivors prevented from interacting after going in the basement.
That's a wild one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to look into that. Survivors being teleported after going in the basement.
That's a funny but very frustrating one.
Teleported where?
Back into the basement.
Yeah.
You leave
You go in the
and then you're
basement,
back.
you leave the basement,
And then
you
you
go
leave and you're
fuck, I'm
back.
in the basement again.
That's eternal hell.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Leatherface
Yeah.
will be happy. But yeah, go ahead. Go on.
Invisible characters. There's a thread on the bug report PC forum page to get more info from the community. So if you have more info about that, please go to the forums in the bug report section of the PC forum page and give us more info so we can track this down and squish it. Thank you.
That was
Good.
pretty fierce. That's good.
Fierce against bugs.
Now, let's get to the meat of today's discussion.
Oh yeah.
All right.
The Moonrise event.
So what?
The Moonrise event.
Oh my gosh, that's coming soon.
How soon?
It's a good question.
Are we like a vaudeville act from the 40s or something?
I think we could
Oh,
start
no.
one. But it's
I'm out of here if we are.
So the Moonrise
The
event
little flat hats.
is
No, that's
going
more
to
of a
be just
barbershop choir.
just after our first thing on stage. Come see us at the whatever. Okay, so Wednesday, January 30th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the beginning of the New Year event, the Chinese New Year event, the Moonrise.
Cool.
Yes.
Okay. So it starts on January 30th and it ends when?
It ends on February 13th, also Wednesday. That's 2 weeks later.
Cool. All right. What's the point? What's happening?
Oh my gosh, there's so much.
Please take me through it. So we put together again an event where people can play. There's going to be special rules, special thingies happening.
And rewards that you can earn by doing these special mechanics.
Awesome rewards.
I am a huge fan. I think it's up to everybody to decide how much
So
they
should
like
we
them.
show some cosmetics? And some people have seen them because they go digging
Yeah, for
through the
sure.
files, but let's
Yes.
show them for real. Juju, please.
So actually, this is the mechanics for the thing, not the cosmetics.
that's-
Sorry, that's the first one.
Wrong image.
I
Yeah, we'll
love
go
the
through the
idea.
order that
So let's
we
talk
got.
about the mechanics and get
Okay.
to the rewards afterwards.
That's fine. So for the mechanics, the way that you get points in the event is that we have this new object that spawns in the world that are called the vessels. These are the lunar vessels. And that the survivors are trying to grab these and escape with them. So you're going to see them in there, and more of them are going to spawn based on how many offerings that you play. So there's 2 normally, but for each offering that somebody brings, another one is going to be in the trial. So that's the survivor side. You're trying to grab these and get out. Now the killers can stop you from having this because once they hook you, you lose yours and it goes back to where it spawned. So that's the trick, is that every time that you grab it, you are going to have to watch out for getting hooked. Can we go to the... So this is what happens when you grab it, is that it shows up on your UI. You can see it in the upper right, that you have one of these vessels that you're holding. And we can go to the next slide. You can see kind of subtly is that there's a sort of glow, there's particles around the character because he's carrying the vessel.
Wait, someone's asking if we can lower the background music. There seems to be background music that
Ooh.
gets in the way of your
Yeah, of course.
dulcet tones.
Wow.
Do go on.
So killers can tell who's carrying one of the lunar vessels or not. And if they hook somebody who has the vessel, it gets destroyed from that character and put back on one of its holders. So the survivors have to watch out. There's sort of a risk-reward factor here where you grab it and you're trying to escape with it, but can you get out before you get caught? It's pretty tough.
So can you grab it just as the exit's open? And
You can grab it at any time. The exception is that the killers also have a way to destroy them. So we're going to go to the next couple slides. So this one, you can barely see. There's a character there in the background. There's a little glow on that character. It's right next to the rock.
yeah, I can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't see it with this monitor. But if you check on the stream, I'm sure you can see it.
Okay.
That there's a glow on that character. It's pretty easy to tell when somebody's carrying this vessel. So you got to watch out for that.
Okay.
And we go to the next one. Now that this character has been put onto one of the hooks, the vessel's been destroyed from them. You can also see that Ace is wearing one of the new outfits that we've got for the event. So this is
Very nice.
the lunar version of Ace's outfit.
And so isn't that gonna suck bad if you're fighting to get your vessel and you get it stripped from you at the last minute?
Yeah, don't let that happen.
Okay.
That's the answer, is that we are we are definitely pushing people to take this extra risk. We're
Okay.
saying that you don't have to do this, but if you want to make a lot of progress in the event, the best thing you can do is grab the vessel and take that risk onto yourself and say, people might catch me, but I've got to be really careful and not let that happen.
Yeah, if you take the risk early, you know you have a vessel. But if you take it late, I mean, maybe they're already all gone. You never know.
We can
Alright.
also go to the next slide.
Does Franklin's demise, one of my favorite perks,
No.
work on the lanterns?
It doesn't, these vessels are not considered items in the
being
sense
carried.
that like, yeah, because
Okay.
we want you to be able to have both like a med kit
Yeah.
and one of these at the same time. It doesn't
Okay.
take that slot, it doesn't show up in your hand or anything. We did toss that around when we were doing early development, but we ended up not going with that direction because we thought that it just was more fun to still have your toolboxes and med kits.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Now this is a version of a vessel that was red.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
We can
yeah, that
still
works.
see
Yeah,
it.
see in the
but
picture.
they're-
Right above Mark's head.
The reason that it's red is because somebody's on a hook. Now, when it's in this state,
Ah.
you see there's a new interaction for the killer here, and that is destroy. So when there's somebody on a hook, all the vessels turn red, and their killer can destroy them. And that's how the killer gets their points of the event. Survivors are trying to escape with the vessels, and killers are trying to destroy them. Do you have
Okay.
any?
Many questions, but I think it's gonna make it's gonna make it really intense. It's gonna make
yes, that it will.
for very intense fights.
It is very intense. To make sure that everybody can also be getting progress, even if they don't escape, or even if they aren't able to destroy the vessels.
A very important point.
Yeah, every time that a generator is done, all the survivors get a small number of points.
Ah,
And every time that the killer hooks somebody, the killer gets a small number of points.
so if you're playing the game, just playing the game,
Yeah.
normal. Let's say you didn't even pay attention and you didn't know an event was going on, which
Right.
is impossible because there's so much cool stuff going on.
Of course.
However, you might still collect enough points to get a few things.
Right, just by playing
Okay.
the game, whether you succeed or fail, you will get a small number of points slowly with each game, assuming you're doing generators and hooks, which I hope that you are. But
Okay.
if you check out the vessels and you try to escape with them, you have a big payday waiting for you, and you can make a lot of progress.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah.
yeah.
Yeah?
No, just
Wait.
some people are already trying to devise strategies how to screw everyone out of everything.
That sounds like the
The
community.
strategy
It
is
sounds
typically-
like
Yeah.
DBD players.
That's great. I mean, that's good. There is a very competitive aspect to this, where the killer has, they're competing for the same resource
Well, I
that
mean,
the survivors are.
it's not a game where both sides are trying to help each other.
No, it's not.
That's definitely one of our targets for this event, is to make something that sort of goes on top of the normal DBD gameplay.
Yeah.
That you're already trying to catch people, you're already trying to figure out how you can hide from the killer and not get caught.
Yeah.
And now we can say, there's another thing you can do. There's a new dimension, a new optional reward for people who want to take that on.
There we go. So, yes, many questions are popping up. I'll let
Great.
the mods actually try to wade through that and find the right ones. Oh, yeah, I got a few questions about who voiced the Legion.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Ah, Nick Brassard, our very own Nick Brassard. We can have it on the stream at some point, and I believe Emily did the voice of the female.
Oh, no kidding.
That's
there.
pretty cool.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah, so we will try to have them come and say hi at some point. Thanks, Fred. Do the lanterns respawn if they're destroyed?
No, they only respawn when a survivor loses it because they got hooked. But if a killer is able to destroy it by like putting someone on a hook and using the destroy interaction we showed you,
Then it's going to be
it's
destroyed.
gone. That's
Okay.
it. Gone.
Are we able to show the cosmetics?
I actually don't know.
Did you have images?
I didn't
of
have
that?
images of the cosmetics.
We don't have images of the cosmetics.
Nope.
That's redonkulous. Okay.
Well,
I'm
you'll have
sure,
to see them next week.
No, but I'm sure our mods will find the links and post them in chat. So we have really cool outfits for the Huntress, for Fung, and for Ace.
Yes. Certainly, I love the Huntress one. Huntress is one of my favorite killers.
Yeah.
I think that everybody that has seen the Fang outfit has been a big fan, and I'm looking forward to that one.
That's it. And a lot of people were saying, oh my god, can we have pig outfits? Because it's Year of the Pig. But unfortunately, as you may know, this is a licensed character, and it's much more difficult and demanding to make outfits for the
Right.
Yeah, it's too bad.
licensed product. So it might announce, but yeah, it's not. are we announcing dates? We talked
Yes.
about dates. You weren't paying attention,
But
but we
for
will
those who
repeat
weren't-
them.
Yeah, for those who
Yeah.
weren't paying attention, it starts next Wednesday, the 30th.
And it is going to be for 2 weeks,
2 weeks.
so until February 13th.
Correct.
There you go. Wunderbar. Okay, what else do we have in here? Oh, the widget is back.
Right. So to see your progress, the same kind of widget that we had in some of the previous events, like
Yep.
Halloween.
So
that's
the
back.
little side thing in the menu.
Yep.
We don't have an image for that.
We do have an image for that.
We have an image for
We
that?
have an image.
There we go.
Perfect.
That widget.
Yes. So what we've added to this is that now the space on the left actually describes how you can play the event. This is new. If you need a refresher because you don't want to watch this whole stream again, it's right there. It's right in the game.
There we
And
go.
if on the right you can see the moon, and that shows your progress. So the moon is actually going to turn red as you do the event gameplay. We can go to the next one. Yeah.
So, getting an outfit is 100 points, or
The first one is 100 points.
aha.
Well, the first cosmetic, right? Because
Okay.
each time that you finish it, you get one of the coins. You get one of the golden coins. One golden coin is one piece, one cosmetic.
Okay.
You can spend it on whatever you want from the event. You can get the nice huntress.
Oh, and you can get up to
Forehead.
9 coins.
Exactly.
Okay, so technically you could get all the pieces of all the outfits.
You can. That if you get all 9 coins, that's 3 pieces for 3 outfits each.
I assume this would require quite a dedication during the event.
Yes, it certainly does. I think you'll find that the first couple are much easier to get.
Yeah.
The first one kind of takes 100 points. The second one takes 200 points. The next one takes 300 points.
And so on.
Exactly, and so on.
But we do have some very dedicated players, so I assume
Certainly.
they will be able to get all
Yeah,
of them.
we expect quite a few are going to be able to get all of them.
What happens when you completed the quota? What points is there to continue to run the blessing?
So you can still play the offering, and if you do, you will still get the special blood points that you get when you pick up one of the vessels, or carry one of the vessels for a while, or escape with one. You get special blood points for all of that, and that all comes only if you played the offering. That's
Okay.
still true. It's still a good way to get blood points.
Do you have to play both sides, or can you collect all the points by playing just Survivor or just Killer?
You can play it either way. You don't have to play both sides. The points are all kind of funneled toward the same moon in the end. So there's just one moon.
All right.
And we've actually tried to work it so that it's balanced based on whichever side you play, neither should be faster.
Okay. Good.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we have here? This chat is so crazy.
It's so crazy.
Will the past cosmetics be coming back?
The
Not
past
exactly
one.
sure.
Oh,
Good
from
question.
last
The
year's
Howling
lunar
Grounds.
event.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, those are exclusive to people who played
Yeah.
last year's event.
The ones from this event will end up in the store at some point. though.
These are in the store right now because that's how you get them. Is that you've got to go through
Well,
the
as of
store.
next week.
Sure,
Yeah.
that's fair. They'll be there starting next Wednesday,
Yeah.
To not get hopes up. Yeah.
the 30th. That's where they'll be, and that's where you get them. You spend the golden coins there. If you'd rather buy them using some other currency like or XLs,
You
You certainly could, and they will still be there after the event ends.
Well, if you're missing one piece or something.
Yeah, if you don't get all the way, or you just decide that later you really wanted one.
Yeah. So will casual players get a chance to get some coin as well? Absolutely. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult for casual players to get all 9 pieces of these outfits.
That's
But definitely you'll be able to get some of them for sure.
Yep.
So, skill-based, rewarding people who learn and master the new mechanics. You get some blood points by
Yep.
playing the offering.
Oh, last year's offering. So what we did for this offering was instead of making a new offering, we just updated last year's offering so that it works with the new event. So if you still have any of those in your inventory and any of your characters, you can use them just right off the bat, that those have value again. They're not just sitting.
So people who were playing and collected a bunch of those envelopes last year,
Yeah, if you've turned out that those have just been sitting in your inventory and not doing anything.
you can
Now-
take them out again.
Right, exactly.
So if you actually look at one of those in your inventory right now, you'll see it already updated with the new event tags and details.
Yep.
And if you keep the ones from this year,
Well, I mean, I'm not going to promise anything. The future is a complicated place. But I wouldn't be surprised
if they can be useful again,
Something like this. I think
As-
we like the idea
as
of
others
taking
obsolete
offerings. Yeah, we like
offerings.
Right. That's a good solution for us when it comes to offerings, is
I
to
think
make
it's
them
clever.
do something.
Yep. Oh, if a killer DCs and you have a lantern, will you keep it?
No. So if the killer DCs and you have a lantern, you did not escape with it. You still, of course, get any points that you earned during the game. All the generators that you completed are worth lots of points for the thing. But the killer DCs, the rules are you've got to escape with the vessel. That's it. That's
Fair enough. Okay. Is there a thing? What?
oh my gosh.
Yeah, will there be firecrackers coming back this time around?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Yeah, I think we were waiting to get it. Oh no, that was actually like right after this.
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Good
So
timing.
in the Blood Web, during the event, you'll be able to get both the offering and the event firecrackers. Those are the same firecrackers as last year, but if you've run out or you want to get more, now's your chance.
Cool. I like firecrackers. Not really. I play killer mostly, and
Okay.
they suck.
I
But
have
it's
trouble
easier than a flashlight.
aiming them. I think that they're kind of hard to use sometimes.
There's as a survivor, when I play survivor,
Right.
I almost always mess it up. I
'Cause-
just get stressed and I press a button and I go, oh
you
fuck,
need the
I used
distance.
it.
If they're right behind you, it's
Yeah.
not going to
Right.
work.
Yep.
And I have a lot more practice with the flashlight, right? Those are in the
Yeah.
game all the time. I just get to click people whenever I feel like it. It's a lot better.
It's easier to practice, but well used, those party starters are pretty damn good.
Yeah.
The question
Oh, yeah.
I had was, can you use killer earned lanterns on survivor outfits? And there's no difference between the lanterns.
There's
It's
no
just
difference.
Universal.
lanterns.
You
Yeah.
can play
So
whatever
yes,
you want.
the answer
get
is
your progress
yes.
through one game, switch it up, do play how you want.
So yes, the firecrackers, we have that. Oh,
Yep.
does getting worried make you drop the vessel? Well, the idea is that you have to exit with the vessel. So
Yeah. So if
Yeah,
you're worried, you die.
It's-
Yeah.
So you don't escape with it.
It
And
does a
this is a-
similar thing as if you were put on a hook or
Yeah,
put on a hook
yeah,
and
so-
sacrificed. It does the same kind of thing.
does the killer get a notification when a lantern is grabbed?
There's not a lot of notifications for that, no. Everything is pretty sneaky. If the survivor wants to stay sneaky, we recommend that a lot.
Yeah.
You're pretty visible once you're holding one. So that's the risk here, is that one gets grabbed and you've got to figure out what you're going to do now that you're kind of glowing.
Is there a double blood point during the event?
No. There is the offering, and if you play the offering, you will get
Extra blood points.
plenty of blood points
Exactly.
for playing with the event, picking up the vessel, escaping with it, all that stuff.
There will be other blood point, double
There's-
blood points event.
At some
But this is not one of
unspecified
those.
future
Yes.
Yeah,
date.
some random future date. One thing we actually didn't mention is the theme generators and hooks from last year are back.
Yeah.
But so this time, every single generator and hook is themed. So
Ah.
every single one will set off little fireworks once it's finished or once the survivor is hooked.
Okay, cool.
That's the way of showing you that you did get the points. Because you get points when you use a hook or when you do a generator, we wanted to set off some more fireworks.
Another important thing is
Yeah.
if you collect all these coins and you're not sure what outfits to get and you get to the end of the event and you haven't spent all your coins, these coins will still be possible to spend
For
for
a
2
short-
weeks,
yeah.
I think.
A 2-week
For
period,
a
yes.
short period afterwards.
Right. So please spend them when you get them. But you have a little leeway once the event ends.
We don't want to.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
want to
so-
make this easy for
Yeah,
people.
so they'll expire on February 27th, I think it is. So
Okay.
yes, so a full 2-week period after that. If you haven't spent them, they're still there for Oryx cells. They're not gone. All is not lost.
Okay, how many lanterns are there on a map?
So this is the thing that's based on offerings. The more offerings that are played, the more of them there will be. So by default, there's 2. And then 1 more for each offering, so it goes up to 7.
Okay, good. Can I close the hatch with the lantern? I think they mean escape. Yeah.
Yeah, you can escape either
With-
way you escape. It's
Yeah.
escaping
It's
is
called an
escaping.
escape, it's fine. Do you glow with the lantern when you're in a locker?
So this is one of the tricky bits. Is the answer is technically yes, but the locker blocks the effect 99% of the time.
So maybe in some instances
I've-
there's some little something that might give you away, but
I've
it's
seen a hint of a glow through it once, 1 out of a million times. It definitely does happen. So you're not completely safe, but it's still a good hiding spot.
all right, fair enough. Can you take multiple vessels at the same time?
Nope, just 1.
Okay. So there's no way to escape with more than one.
No.
Nope.
You can
just
only
got-
be so greedy.
Survivors can only hold one. Killers can break as many as they can get their hands on.
Okay.
And if I remember, once a survivor is hooked, even if they are unhooked, the killer still has a small window to destroy a lantern.
Right. So the amount
that's-
of time you have to destroy the vessels is based on how long they're on the hook. So
How
if you
long
can,
does it take for a killer to destroy a lantern?
it's pretty fast.
Okay. Second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds? These
I-
things matter.
Yeah. I didn't do the timing.
Okay.
It's probably less than 3 seconds. It's pretty short.
Yeah. Can you drop the lantern to fool the killer into thinking you're in a locker?
No, can't drop it. It's not a real object in the way that like a toolbox is. It's just on you and it gives you the glow.
All right.
It's a cool idea though.
Yeah, the little.
I like
Yeah,
I like
crazy.
where you're going with this.
Vessels are added to the event progress, but you can still progress without them.
Right. So
Very important.
it's worth basically a lot of progress if you can escape with one. That's worth a
Yeah.
lot. It super efficient, great way to do it, very hard, very challenging. So if you just do generators, that will slowly get you there anyway.
There we go. Can you only destroy one lantern at a time? Well, at a time, yes, but not during a game.
So you can destroy as many as you can during a game. Once you do destroy one, you have to go hook somebody else to destroy
So it's
another
one per hook.
Yeah, it's one
Okay.
per hook. They're pretty spread out anyway. It's not, it's not easy to go destroying them. You have to go find them first. So it's very challenging for the killer to destroy them, but also it's worth a good number of points and it stops the survivors from getting them.
It's funny how there's already a bunch of people saying this, like, oh, I won't play until the event is over because it's going to be horrible. Give it a
really
shot. I'm
fun.
saying just give it a
Sure,
shot.
I don't know.
But maybe,
Maybe.
we've had events where it was more difficult for people who just want to play DVD
Yeah.
with normal rules, and we tried to tailor our events so that they foster normal gameplay and they just
Absolutely.
reward
Yeah.
things in different ways. So we're hoping that this one actually is built in that direction, that it actually encourages people to just play the game, and if you just don't care about the event and want to play DBD, it's still going to be fun games.
Yes,
sure.
I think
We'll
it's-
see, but
It's interesting. Obviously, we love to experiment. We
Yeah.
love to add new mechanics, new optional objectives. This is something that we think is good for us and for the game to be trying things out. We're going to try this out, and we're going to see how it works.
yeah.
But I like it a lot. I mean, it rewards you for being stealthy. It rewards you for hooking people. Like, that's the game. That's the fun part.
People are still asking, because they weren't there at the beginning, I guess. Yes, you can hold a lantern and medkits or
Right.
keys or other items.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not
not-
considered
It's
an
not an item. You pick it up, and it just is.
Franklin's demise will not
No, it
affect
does nothing.
that.
Well, it's very scary. I don't like
Does
things with
small
smoke.
It does things I
game-
don't like, but yeah.
Does the small game perk find lanterns as well as totems?
No, it does not.
Can you use the map to find lanterns?
No. So they just are hanging out.
And they're hanging out and they're lit, so really,
they're
they're not going to be
bright, I
that
mean,
hard to
yeah.
find.
Yeah, so it should be
But
fair.
we
for
didn't
survivors and
want
killers that way.
people to have too easy of a time getting an advantage over other players. That you bring in a build that's good for interacting with them should be core gameplay stuff,
Yeah.
not for like, I did this build and now nobody else can beat me to them. That's not very fun.
Yeah. So I think that's it for the event. We keep
Basically.
getting the same questions, so hopefully these people will be able to check the summary of the stream and get all the information that they want. We can't obviously spend the next hour just repeating the same thing over and over again. Are survivors able to grab a lantern when they're red if another survivor is on a hook already?
And the answer is yes.
That's a
So,
good question.
yeah, it's a good question. We actually tried a version that wasn't like that, and then we switched it to this
Yeah.
because it's a little frustrating for the killer when they're going to destroy one and a survivor grabs it right in front of them.
Yeah.
But that's a cool moment for the survivor. That's
Yeah.
being able to protect it like that.
It's
Is
a little like the sabotage last second when you're trying to put someone
A
on
little bit. It's
same kind of
it's very
dynamic.
fun.
Yeah.
Very fun.
And it's very risky.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
It
grabbing
is a
it
risky
right off the
move.
hand, yeah. So-
Expect to get tunneled if you do that.
Yeah.
It might happen.
Someone's actually saying very good changes in regard to the last event. Very thought out. Gonna play a lot.
Well,
Thank
that's
you.
great.
Thank you, Ogar.
I certainly look forward to playing it with all of you. I've been practicing for quite a while now for this, and I expect that I will escape at least once with one.
Can you sabo the event hooks? Well,
They-
all hooks will be
so
event hooks.
They're just normal hooks.
So the answer is yes. That when we've done situations in the past where there's some special hooks and some event hooks and some normal hooks, like we've changed Sabo rules in those cases. This is not like that. These hooks are all functionally normal hooks. They just look a little funny.
There you go. All right, that's it, I think. If you have any other questions, pop them up. But
Yep.
for now, I think we've gone around the event. It's starting on Wednesday,
Wednesday. 2
next
o'clock-
Wednesday,
Next
Next
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Well, yeah.
Well, the coming
yes.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah.
January 30th.
Right.
2 p.m. EST,
Right.
so whatever that means for you out there.
1900 UTC, if that one's easier to convert from.
Probably
Not
not.
for me.
That
Either
just
way.
Yeah.
sounds weird. Okay,
think
other than that, it's going to last for 2 full weeks,
That's
so
right.
until February 13th, and you're going to have a good time. There you go.
I can't promise.
Uh,
It's a big
you
sell.
are going to have a good
You
time.
better.
Not if a lantern gets taken from right in front of you.
Okay.
Other than that, I have things that I want to show.
Exciting.
Because this is my favorite part, and since I'm not here as often as I used to, I really filled out a huge list of lots of really cool stuff.
Oh, wow.
And some of the really, there's some stuff that I'm not gonna show that made me laugh so much that I cried a little.
Okay.
Oh, I've
All
seen.
right.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah.
You can search. Okay, let's look at some things. Oh, see, I'm just creating mystery. All right, let's go. First one is from Undefined.
Oh.
Oh.
Beautiful chase sequence, either taken from Benny Hill or Scooby Doo, I don't know, but it's really cool. I love it very much. Big Ol' Moose. Okay, this one stopped me in my tracks because I've rarely seen that kind of deep, serious art style for our stuff, and
It's
I like
intense.
it a lot. I like it a lot.
Sounds very evocative.
Next one is Priga. So I'm probably messing it up. It's a Russian name. I apologize.
Wow.
Yeah.
The maggots are in there.
Yeah, everything is.
Yeah.
It's super creepy.
Oh boy.
Okay. Then Dead by Day Dwight, clever name, gave us this really cool Urban Nia. Thank you.
Pretty cool.
Deco Draws Things. Really nice,
That's nice.
super
really
comic
nice.
book version
Oh, yeah.
of the Legion.
Yeah. I like all the different masks. I feel like there's a lot of love to each of them here. That
Yeah.
They pop.
Then Deutsche Dory. Okay, so this is a really fun little story because that's a couple, actually. I think they both got the obsession. They're each other's obsession. I thought that was ridiculously cute.
Oh.
And I thought I'd give it a shout out on the stream. So there you go. Next one is Duke by Daylight with a disco rate.
That's a new look, but I like it.
Yeah, I like it. I'm absolutely for that.
For
Yeah.
someone who usually hides, he's really standing out.
Yeah. Standing on his lit totem. HDMMK.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
No,
Year
the-
of the Pig.
And the pig got some love in the game recently, so I'm
Yeah.
glad to see stuff like this.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. Well done. Then we have John, who gave us this.
Wow.
Adorable.
Yeah, I saw this last week, and I didn't want to share it yet because it wasn't actually time for the event. But man,
I think my favorite is the little piglet in the corner there who plays with a piece of the spirit's arm.
Oh, that's what that. Okay.
Yeah, because
that makes
the
sense.
sense.
It's
spirit
with the
is
spirit.
right next,
Yeah.
and it's the elbow thing that's
Yep.
floaty. Then Jutrna,
ooh,
glorious, so cool. So this is a good hint of the new outfit coming. for
Yes.
fun.
Clearly, they've seen it
Yep.
already, and it got this great illustration. It looks. I think this is an outfit that brings people's imaginations to life, and I'm not surprised to see good art of it.
Kylie the Sadist.
Spooky.
Yeah, definitely print that. Put that on your ceiling above your bed.
Please don't.
Sweet dreams. Munai.
Ah.
There you
Nice.
go. Legion has definitely. You can say what you want about the Legion. It has inspired people.
and they traded masks.
So
Yeah.
much art has been done, so much cosplay. It's really, really cool. Then Perennial Rosace. There we go. Really cool.
Good work on the eyes. Yeah.
Great person there.
This is back to sort of spooky Wraith, but it's still a good look.
It's very stylized. I like that. Then Pixel Bakery.
Wow.
Okay, so there's a series. These are obviously real dolls taken from. There's a series. I don't remember what it's like, Monster High or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's it.
And then they modified them to do this, and it's really, really awesome. So thank you for your talent. There's an unknown here that I hope we can actually track down. It's just.
It's nice.
That's Nurse and the Pig?
Yeah.
That's adorable.
It's adorable. It's perfect. Okay, Vanatu.
Oh, wow.
So there's a big series of those family portraits, and they're really, really cool.
That's
Yeah.
Now
something.
that I'd frame and put in my living room above the fireplace, next to you know,
Oh, yeah.
the rug and the big
delightful.
chair where I smoke my pipe at night. Okay, now we have Voder artist.
The true form of the Legion here.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm missing a reference somehow.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I do love it,
It's
though.
just really cool. And I like that the masks are still recognizable for
Yeah.
the Legion's mask. Vom Parts, returning artist for us, gave us this really cool doctor.
See, this is why I say that the Doctor freaks me out.
Yeah, he's
Stuff
good,
like this.
isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's very, very good.
this captures that.
And then the last one is Zombie Hunter, who posted this really cool cosplay picture.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, those are spot on.
talented people out there.
It's astonishing.
Yeah. The Doctor cosplay is some of the most upsetting that I've seen.
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah. Yes,
It's not
is.
fun to bump into a doctor at a convention, I'll tell you.
Oh, no.
But then you're so proud. Okay, we have a message here. What's that? Love DBD from Ottawa. Okay. Love DBD and love the content you guys are releasing on a regular basis. Glad to support fellow Canadians. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you for the kind words. That means a
Wow.
lot. So, I think that's it.
I think that's it.
That
Okay,
covers
so
it.
we have a few things to hit on quickly.
Yep.
Next week, there's going to be a special patch to fix a few of the issues that we have right now. So expect a patch to come and fix some of the issues that plague you right now. There's a prestige exploit that's happening right now. If you're using that, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but if you're using it, expect to be banned. That's it. Moonrise event is starting next Wednesday, January 30th.
Exactly.
Will last 2 weeks until February 13th. Other than that, thank you very much, Pat and Justine, and everybody else in the chat room that helped us keep this herd of crazy cats in sort of order. Yeah, that's all I got.
No, I think you did great. I think that wraps
Thank
it
you.
up.
I appreciate that. All right, so we will see you next week for something else.
Wow.
Enjoy the event,
that's it.
guys.
The-
Yeah.
Stop. Bye.